Hey, it's guys, Powered Hurt here, and I'm coming to you guys with a green, red, black horse deck profile. So this is the deck that I had told you guys I would do for the next video. Before I show that off, I wanted to show off something cool that one of my friends had did for me. So it's a ultra art. So it's basically their signature. But yeah, they had did this for me. I wanted like a Jedi look to the card. So yeah, they did the hood. Let me see if I can get the focus. There we go. They did the hoodie, the lightsabers, and pretty much extended it out all the way. So yeah. So that's kind of what I had got yesterday, and kind of what my friend had did for me. Um, so just a little mini shout out there, just because of how amazing of a job that they did on the card. So, but for the deck file, it'll be different for this one. So I have one copy of each card that I will show off, and then I'll explain ratios and different things to you guys. Just because I know you guys like different ratios, and you guys come up with your own ratios, and then that works as well. So, yeah. So that's kind of what I did here. So, auspicious Starix. So, with it being a 5 cost, you could probably run maybe 2 of it. I would definitely say 2 would probably be max, just because there is a green horse in here that's also 4 cost, so you don't really want to add too many high cost cards in your deck, but maybe as like a 2 of that might work. So yeah. So there's that. And then Souza, Lost but Seeking. So this lets you play up to 2 additional lands on your turn. So you could definitely 2, but you might try 3 of it. But definitely a 2 of for sure. Destiny Spinner. Definitely 2 of maybe 3. Because creatures and enchantment foes you control cannot be countered. So it's really quite good. So yeah. And then this is the other, or the horse that I was talking about. That's a 4 cost. So I usually run 3 of this, just because it is hexproof. So you might be able to do 3 and then 2 of the auspicious. But like I said, ratios are up to you guys. I'm just telling you guys kind of what I think might work. So for this, so that's basically it for the green, at least for the creatures anyway. Um, the Plague Mare, and then the Underworld Charger. Ratios with these two are probably up to you guys. You could probably do 2 and 2, or 3 of one, 2 of the other, or like 3 and 1, or however you guys want to do it. This one can't block, which means that this one's probably not as good. So probably a little bit more of this one than probably that one, but they're both still really quite good. So, and then Lightning Mare, probably as a 3 or 4 of, just uses a 2 cost, and it can't be countered, so it's really quite good. So yeah, so definitely a 3 of, but you could probably definitely run as a 4 of. So yeah, and then Diamond Mare for the artifact, definitely a must 4 of. Just you gain life off it, and then yeah, that's pretty much all that really does. But helping you kind of gain life and surviving is really, really important for horses. So yeah, even though this isn't the right color combination build for that, but it's still really, really quite good. So, and then one or this one. Um, so it's a legendary creature, which means I probably might want to run two of it. But also has indestructible. As long as your devotion to red and green is, or it gets it when your devotion to red and green is 7 or greater. So, but at the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, exile target card from a graveyard. And if it was a lane card, add red or green. Otherwise, you gain 2 life, and this card deals 2 damage to each opponent. So it's not bad both ways. So you get to gain life and deal 2 damage. So it's not bad. So definitely one of, but you could try 2 of it. So definitely some different things I could try with that. Rush of Vitality. And then Unlucky Aid. It basically does the same thing, other than it's basically one's a +1/+1 and indestructible, and then the other one's a +2/+0 and indestructible. So, you could probably definitely do 2 of each. So that way you have, they're both 2 costs, so it's still pretty good both ways. So you pretty much have 4 of them, with it being 2 and 2. So yeah. So definitely still good card there. And then Elspeth's Nightmare. With it being a 3 cost, you could probably do definitely a 2 of, but maybe 3. So just depending on your liking. So, but so for the first one, it starts target creature. Target creature opponent controls with power 2 or less. Second one is target opponent reveals their hand, and then you pick a non-creature, non-land card from it, and discard it. So basically, only sorceries and spells and enchantments. So, and then third one is exile target opponent's graveyard. So that can be really, really quite good depending on the matchup that you're up against. So, Eros' Intervention. So you choose one. So target creature gets -X/-X until end of turn, and then you gain. And then you gain X life. And then, or you can go exile up to twice X target creatures from graveyard. So, really good both ways. You could probably do it as a like 2 of, maybe like try 3 of it. So just depending on what you go up against and what your matchups are and stuff like that. So, so yeah, definitely good there. So, Mind Rot. Target player discards 2 cards. So definitely probably just a 2 of, but definitely can still be pretty good depending on what the situation is. So yeah. And then, so that's basically for the black sorceries, enchantments, and instances. So now for red, Unleash Fury. So double the power of target creature until the end of the turn. So probably good if you have other stuff in there that you can pump up and make stronger. With you probably do the Auspicious Starix. That's why your best bet is the Vimera has hexproof, so that won't really do anything. So probably Auspicious is probably your better bet for pumping that up. So, but probably maybe 2 of that. So Fifth Fall Crater. Definitely a 3 of. I would say, just because Enchant Land has tapped target creature gets trample and haste until end turn, which is it's extremely good. So yeah, um, so definitely a 3 of that one. Um, so yeah, that's extremely good, especially with it gets trampled. So yeah, shock. Just play 3 of maybe 4, depending on what you like most. So aspect of Manticore. So enchanted enchanted creature gains first strike and then gets +2/+0. First strike is actually really good. I don't know how good it is now, but it's still pretty good for what it is. So maybe definitely a 2 of that. So uh, Samut's Sprint. So target creature gets +2/+1 and gains haste. So definitely when I ran red, white, and blue, the Patriotic deck back in the M19 format, I think this card is still legal for that format. Yeah, I think Aura of the Spark was still legal. Um, but I ran 2 of this for that deck, and it worked wondrous. So, but that being a 1 cost, you could definitely try 3, but definitely just a 2 of since you do have a target creature. And then this one as well, probably just a 2 of, but definitely possibly a 3 of. So just depending on this on what you like. So, but with that, target creature gets +3/+2 until end turn. So definitely a bit of buff. So that's basically it for the red. Now for the green. So Adventurous Impulse. So look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature or land and put it into your hand, and then put the rest on the bottom in any order. So, with it being a 1 cost, you can definitely run maybe 3 of it. Just help help dig for more cards that you can, like creatures or lands that you can definitely use, especially since you're running the Azusa. So that could definitely help out with that. So maybe Evolving Wilds maybe might be able to go in here. So yeah. So Omen of the Hunt. So when it enters, you may search your library for basic land and put it onto battlefield tapped. Then shuffle your library. So definitely more digging for lands, which can be pretty helpful. Um, and also has flash too, so you can cast it during your punch turn, get a land, and then untap it during your turn, and be able to cast what you need. So definitely 2, but you can definitely try 3. So I would not say 4, but yeah. So and then Kenris transformation. So when it enters battlefield, draw a card, and then target or enchanted creature loses all abilities and becomes a elk. So definitely good for getting rid of like a problematic card and just getting rid of everything for it and turning it into a something that you can run over. So definitely 2 of, but you can definitely try 3 of it. Just because it's a really good card. So now for the artifacts. So Navigator's Compass, you can definitely run. I think I ran 3 of this back in M19 format. Yeah. So it definitely helps out a lot with gain 3 life and then be able to tap your lands for like a different color of mana that you need so I can cast out more stuff. So yeah, and then Fountain Rule, must 4 of. It's just busted as heck. Gain up to 3 life during each upkeep is stupid. So yeah, definitely a 4 of Fountain Rule. So yeah, and then a couple of lands that I had found that could definitely help with the deck. So Radiant Fountain, when it enters, you gain 2 life. So that'd be really good in my with the deck that has Crescent Summary, because I can just play that, gain 2 life, and then make a token during end phase. So definitely need to play 4 of these for where build is going to play Crescent Summary in it. So definitely gonna have to get a couple more of those. Temple Abandon, just is red and green along with black. So definitely very good there, and you get the scry. So, and then Bloodfell Caves. You gain life off this one, so definitely another good card to run in the deck. You could probably do 3 of each of these, and then maybe 3 of the Radiant Fountain, just to give you guys a little more stuff that you can use. I know Radiant Fountain doesn't really do anything because it just provides colorless mana, but you know that could still be kind of useful instead of burning your regular mana on the colors part. So, so kind of useful somewhat there. So yeah. So that's basically it for the deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed this type of style that I did. I may only just do it for this one video, depending on your guys' feedback. But if you guys want me to do more videos like this, where I just do one copy of each card and just kind of explain the ratios that I think would work, I'm happy to do that. So just give me some feedback on it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Alright, bye guys.